motivation is born out of discipline. It's a constant battle of motivation and discipline, but discipline keeps you chasing your goals. On the days when it's hard, the days when you don't want to wake up, when your environment's telling you no, but your goals tell you yes. So I rely heavily on discipline, on being who you said you're going to be and doing what you said you're going to do when you said you're going to do it. The reason I wanted to do an Ironman was because I like the person it pulls out of me in the midst of the race. I think it's great training for life in general, for the disasters and things thrown at you in life. Really boils down to, can you be greater than your environment? Can you have a goal? Can you have something you want to achieve that day, that hour, and be greater than the environment around you, or the nagging pain, or the other distractions that are calling you? Can you be present in that moment and persevere and stick to the goal? And so what an Ironman does, or like a 100-mile race, any long endurance event, you're constantly battling your environment, things around you, feelings, and you have to be able to tell yourself, that's just a feeling. I have a main goal. I know what this goal is, and I'm going to direct my sight on it and not let anything distract me from it. And so I think an Ironman really exposes that, because it throws you into the swim and into the bike and into the run, and it's constantly making you uncomfortable. So that's why I wanted to do this Ironman.
Friendly looking seals. They got beards on them. You see that, Kristen?
They look like whales.
Yeah, they look like whales. I don't want to swim. We were here at the prime hour today. We got geese fighting, walrus sniffing out prey, weak triathletes who don't know how to swim away. Yeah. Dude, I hate that.
Yeah.
They won't mess with humans, right?
I hope not. They didn't mess with us today, so maybe.
We don't have a lot of sea lions in Texas. That's what they are, those sea lions?
Yeah.
No, you're chilling. There was some swimmer before just like swimming next to them. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just don't fuck with their food and they won't bother you.
Okay, sweet. That makes me feel a lot better.
To be very honest, the word Ironman itself isn't the most important thing to me. It's the process that I go through to achieve being an Ironman. It's all the work that's put in to be able to take down an 8 or 9 hour race, or for some people, an 18-hour race. I mean, that takes a lot of training and time. It's all process. You got to enjoy and love that process and pushing yourself. That's what it means. It means you've gone through maximum preparation, maximum volume, these hours to even get to the start line, but really to run that red carpet. That's what it means to me. It's the hours put in to walk that red carpet.
Crazy. You see all these people like on their bikes training, you're just like, you get antsy. You're like, I need to get out on my bike and start biking. I need to practice more. It's just like, doesn't mean anything. You've been mentally preparing for it forever. The day is tomorrow. But I'm telling myself, I think your body can't decipher whether it's nerves or excitement. So I just keep telling my body, it's just excitement. You're just excited to work out tomorrow.
I think discomfort taps into your brain and tells you, hey, you really can achieve this. You can go further. You can push yourself harder. You can achieve more than your brain actually thinks. We all have these ceilings in our minds of where we think we can go. If you'd asked the version of myself 24 months ago if I could ever break a 10-hour Ironman, I would have said no way. And then I started tapping into this potential of what I can achieve. So there was a lot of discomfort with setting this goal of sub 10 hours. There's some great athletes that have done it, and quite frankly, I was worried or scared, this was too lofty of a goal. And so that was really uncomfortable. And training for this was really uncomfortable, but I did it. And so now I'm sitting here thinking, wow, if I didn't think I could do that, I set that uncomfortable goal and I broke through it. imagine how high I can push that ceiling now knowing what I know. And the only way of finding that out is by going through discomfort, pushing yourself to a place where you're not comfortable and testing yourself.
We just came back to do a little bit of content.
I hear you, dude.
You ready to rock?
Yeah.
This is Noah, the GOAT. We're both shooting for the same goal. A man
Yeah.
from Georgia, a man from Texas. Who you got? I got us both.
Let's go, dude.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. How about you?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like so primed up. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure you've been training. It's been hot, like
Yeah,
it
it's
has
been
been
hot.
for me.
Yeah.
So-
humidity and stuff.
Yeah,
it just
dude,
feels so nice.
I know. It's like
Yeah.
I'm looking down at my watch. I'm like, too low.
Yeah,
I don't
it's too
believe
low.
this.
I
And
know.
the river swim is so
Yeah,
fast.
so fast. This felt stationary though. Did you swim this part too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you hit that,
I think
it gets
looks-
colder
looks
and it gets faster.
Yeah.
This is just kind of like a little offset, but
for
dude,
sure,
I like,
yeah.
like the kit. I'm digging
Yeah,
it.
dude, it's nothing
It's
special.
second. It's
Yeah.
second to the camera.
Yeah, second to the camera. I'm wearing my gray stacking days.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am,
Oh,
so-
dude,
so-
100%. Oh yeah, I know. Just keep telling yourself nerves or excitement.
Yeah,
Your brain
yeah,
doesn't know the
really,
difference.
just don't care.
It's just
Yeah,
excitement. Yeah, it's just another training day tomorrow. That's
sure.
it. It's just a big one.
Massive. It's just a big one.
Yeah.
Ironman exposes who you are when no one's watching. That is one thing that I found. So you'll see people start to slow up their pace, or maybe get off the bike and take a break, or grab some aid. I didn't hop off the bike once. I walked through a few aid stations towards the end, but a lot of me wanted to quit. But you know what? I never quit during training. I can truly say there was probably one day where I had to stop because I was just overexerting myself, but I did not quit through training. And one thing that I really believe is practice like you play. You can't achieve in a race what you don't achieve in training. And if you're not able to, that directly transfers to the race. So I think that's a huge principle of who you are when no one's looking. If you can't achieve it in training, you won't achieve it in the race. You can't just expect to achieve something you've never done. So you have to push yourself in training when no one's watching, the early mornings when it's dark and no one's giving you the high five, pat on the back. You have to push yourself to those limits so you can do it on game day. You can do it on race day.
So much. How strong are you?
Tough.
So tough.
You're so tough. Wait, show us your arms. How strong
Show
are
me
you?
your
Show
muscles.
us.
Flex.
Let's see your muscles.
Let me see you flex, Cass.
Where are your muscles? Show us how strong you are.
Put your arms up.
This strong. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Miss you, Cass.
Hey, I missed you. Tell Papa you've had like 3 popsicles today.
You've had 3 popsicles. Do you want another popsicle?
Yeah.
One thing that really kept me grounded or just locked into this event was a verse I read in Romans, and it is marks of a true Christian. Romans 12:12. It says, "Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, and constant in prayer." And I just kind of kept reciting that verse to myself over and over. So to be rejoiceful in hope, to be happy and joy, and know that death is defeated on the cross. You know, to have faith. That brought me a lot of joy. And then to be patient in tribulation, just to be patient and know that this storm's going to pass, the pain's going to pass, the difficulty is going to pass. It's just a wave. And if you can control your emotions and stay patient, you can let that pass and then continue forward. And then constant in prayer. I was constant in prayer throughout this whole race. I would hit little benchmarks, or I'd see like my bike barely miss a bottle at certain points, thinking, man, that could derail me, or like barely miss a pothole. And I was constantly praying to God, just gratitude for where He's positioned me in life, my health, just to the present moment, to be able to push my body to a new limit. And not like that verse was written for someone to take on an Ironman, but it's applicable to life in general. So you go through tribulations to stay patient in them. It's just like a mini version of life. You're kind of going through all these little storms in the Ironman and practicing that mental fortitude. What do you rely on? Do you rely on self? Do you rely on a greater being? For me, I put my faith in Christ, and I think about how this is shaping me as a man, as a Christian, to push through this race and persevere and push my body to its limits. So that's kind of how I battled out. I think, going back to kind of what God's been doing in my life lately, and just with our family, I was thinking, I'm out here, I've put in all these hours early mornings on the bike, sacrificing a lot of time with family, sacrificing sleep, in order to not sacrifice too much time with family. And so one thing I had on my bike was a picture of my wife and daughters, and I just, looking down at that, it always brought me emotion, thinking about the sacrifices they've made for me to be able to train and get ready for this event. And every time I'd look down at that, it made me emotional, and then I could quickly turn that into fuel to push through. So it was kind of constantly thinking about family, thinking and thanking God for just putting me in this position to race with other people, meet new people, encourage others, and I found a lot of strength in that. So I bet that was probably the biggest spiritual element that was constantly flowing throughout the whole race. And for me, that was the time goals of, breaking a 10-hour Ironman, focusing on that. That was my goal. There was a lot of times where I sat in this very gym and I did not want to do a bike workout, but I chose to put my goals on the wall. So every time I was looking in that mirror, doubting or wanted to get off the bike, I'd stare at that bike time or that run time. And sometimes I just yell it in the mirror. But that was my form of discipline, was seeing those goals and telling myself, my feelings don't matter. My emotions don't matter. What matters is putting in the work. And then when you get to game day, you can trust that you've put in the work and you've remained disciplined throughout it.
All right. We are T-minus, I want to say probably 14 hours from the start, and we're at the transition area. We got about 20 minutes. We're dropping off the bike. I would compare this to like dropping your daughter off at her first day of school and just trusting them to take care of her. So, baby and I spent a lot of time together. I don't want to let her go, but I'm gonna see her in the morning, so I just tell her, it's okay, sweet Ventum. But yeah, I'll deflate the tires a little bit because they'll be sitting in the sun overnight, and you just inflate them in the morning. Pretty routine. You don't have to keep any of your stuff on it, like the computer. I'll have to trust that my picture is safe. I'll take the bike batteries out from the shifters, make sure they're fully charged, bring them in the morning. Other than that though, we're freaking solid. So without further ado, let's get this thing done. Levi, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Kyle,
Hey, what's
Coconuts.
going on,
Doing all right, bro?
brother? Yeah.
All good?
How you feeling?
I'm good, dude. I'm ready to rock.
Let's go.
I'm ready to party. Put this thing
Brandon.
up. What's up, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, good to see you,
Yeah,
man.
we've literally been messaging back and forth. Like,
Oh, you ready to rock?
Yeah, man.
I'm
Dude,
pumped.
It's feeling good. The weather's perfect.
I know, dude.
Like, how are we going to complain? We train in Texas?
Yeah.
So easy.
I know. I was getting on the elevator and some dude goes, he's like, man, it's gonna be a little hot like tomorrow. I'm like, he's like, I'm from Seattle. I'm like, dude, this is amazing.
I'm wearing a
I
hoodie.
bought all jackets, like in there. I'm like, I'm ready to throw on like a hoodie after.
Yeah. I'm going to go put this in.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. All right. Some boys from Texas. 1274. Someone can find out what happened in 1274. I'll be your best friend. What happened in the year 1274? Okay, year 1274. Okay, ooh, this is good. The first Mongol invasion of Japan began with a fleet arriving in Tsushima, Iki, and Hakata Bay, where the storm destroyed most of their ships and forces as they retreated. Other significant events included the Second Council of Lyon, which sought to reconcile the Eastern and Western churches. Edward I as King of England, okay, who would later become the key figure in Scottish history, was also born in 1274. Okay, so that's the one we'll go with. Edward I, the king, Robert the Bruce was born in 1274. We're gonna do some recon on Robert the Bruce, and I'll be talking about him some more. Stay tuned. Let's not ruin anyone else's bike. 1274. All right, family. Mwah. Love you guys. All right. Let's get out of here. Too many nerves. Rude. Loud bus. It is 6:20 in the morning. I've been up for probably 4 hours, honestly. Let's see. be real. The vibes were good. Bike tire was not inflating, had sealant clogged in the valve, and my heart immediately spiked. But we got it fixed, and the vibes were back to good. And then I walked up to the car, and the vibes became immaculate when Ty English showed up. Sitting behind us is Ty English, my role model.
Stacking days.
He's over here stacking days. And he ran into Kristen. He's here to support the fam. So now we're feeling great. Everything is out of my hands. I have released all my gear and all that good stuff. So I'm ready to go. Got 3 things to remember today besides like the bike split goals. It is rejoice in hope, patience in tribulation, and constant prayer. Those 3 things will get me to a sub 10 hour Ironman today, I believe. Let's see what these people have to say. So right now, all the nerves I have is really just excitement because Ty's here. And I feel pumped and ready. The work has been put in. It's just time to throw down. So yeah, that's what we got.
Let's go.
Y'all have any words?
Let's go! It's gonna be great. You're gonna sub 10. I don't have a doubt in my mind.
I know. You want me to hold it, or are you just holding it out? Oh, okay. Morning. Hello. Hey, Cass. Good morning, girl. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Do you know that I'm gonna see you tomorrow? I miss you. I'll be thinking of you today. Hey, who's your best friend? How much do I love you? How strong are you? This strong. Good job. Put your hands up. This strong. Good job. All right, I'm gonna go take off. I love you.
Swim start, you gotta come down this hill and they start you in the river. It's cold, and then it gets really cold when you transition to the main channel. It drops like 7 degrees, and it was pretty like windy and wavy. I knew I was moving fast, or faster than I typically had. The best swim time I ever had was 106. And I did that swim in 53 minutes. And then you bomb it up this transition area that's like kind of a long run to the bike. The second goal was a 5:15 bike split, and we beat that by 16 minutes. Anyways, the first 10 miles of the run were great. And once I hit the half marathon, my stomach was just not taking any nutrition. I don't really know what happened. I think I just kind of lost track of time, and I didn't have like a very solidified plan of nutrition if things went wrong, because I lost gels. So I was kind of relying on the course. And after that, the idea of like a 3:30 marathon just kind of faded from me. Ran the marathon, kind of slowed down, but I held on to something under 9-minute pace. My sister ran like the last half mile next to me, FaceTiming the family, and it was awesome. And we finished. We got it done in 9:51.